And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. This summer, 2 lottery picks, Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga, were drafted, not out of college, but off the G League's Ignite team for top prospects. They developed, got exposure, and made 6 figures in the process. Green said it's a new route, and we're already seeing other talents following in their footsteps. Guys?
Good story, D.A. Thanks. You know, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early on.
And Kevin, because they came into the season with high hopes, it's really a test of their mental resolve as well.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. And for Memphis, Morant is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Jay, and it's the dude in at the 3 spot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Here's Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. To the inside. Here's Rozier. It's Clark with the rebound. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Pass to the chosen one. Here's the dude. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Rozier. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Morant. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Ball kicks to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Here's the chosen one. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Jay, defended by Bridges. 5 on the clock. Here's Jay. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
They swipe it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Rozier. So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. DeAnthony Melton comes in for the chosen one. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plummer. Washington comes in for Bridges. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Thomas subbed in for Rozier. And so it's Memphis with it. Following the bucket by the Hornets. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Ball. That one, no good. And Memphis the other way now. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Here's Thomas. Grizzlies making the shot. Driving inside. Washington. The shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. About 3 seconds between shot and game plan.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Ball, the pass to Martin. Now Ball. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Inside, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Now here's Jones, and so it's Memphis. Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
We've got Jay. Jones is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Anderson. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And then Washington with the dunk.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Ball. Melton passes to Jay. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Here's Jay. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The pass to Culver. Here's the chosen one. Drills it from outside. The chosen one's got 9.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Now, here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. Pass to Washington. Outside for Thomas. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Anderson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Hornets making a change here.
Miles Bridges, Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier III.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
In the first half.
Looks for Thomas, gets it to him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
team foul.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to Morant. Pass to the chosen one. Five to shoot. Shoots the 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Charlotte has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. He came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now you have got to honor that outside shot.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Charlotte making a switch. Plumlee's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas against Morant. To halt the run. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
There's the pass to Rozier. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. He kicks it to Culver. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. It's up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The chosen one. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Passes it to Plumlee. Here's Thomas. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The chosen one passes to Morant. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for the Grizzlies, Kenny, give us your take.
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And, big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second unit guys are trying to make a name for themselves tonight. And you know, I can fire them for the starters, baby.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the floor for Charlotte. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with Plumlee, and it's Ball in at the point. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to the chosen one. From deep three-point range. On the pass to the dude. Takes a 3. Here's the chosen one. Sinks the triple. The chosen one's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Memphis.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Hayward. No points in the game yet for him.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
That one good for 2. And that's 19 points for the chosen one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
D'Anthony Melton is checked in for the chosen one. The Hornets also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Rozier. 6 points for him. He had a nice open look right there. Rozier's got 9.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
2 points. That one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Over ball. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Pass to Washington. Now here is Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Harrell finds Washington. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Rozier the pass to Washington. Second shot opportunity. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Morant. Oh,
no, he didn't. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here is Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jay. Conjar comes in for Milton. And it's the chosen one in for Ja Morant. Charlotte also making some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Miles Bridges in for Martin.
Incredible.
He's running at 31. How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his 2nd one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Ball with the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's the chosen one. 22 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for Memphis, number 31. At the line for 1.
What's up?
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Bridges outside. Double team on Thomas. Over to the left wing. Bridges up top. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And he drives in, and that one drops for him. And that's now 27 points for the chosen one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball dishes to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. Ball no good. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Grizzlies lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. The chosen one out there with Jones. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Hornets trail by 10. Double team on Thomas. Right wing. Plumlee, the pass to Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's the chosen one. Makes it off the glass. The chosen one's got the lead back up to 10 now for Memphis.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And that comes off the assist by Jones. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead. Double team on Thomas. Bridges finds Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. That one drops for him. And it's 13 points for LaMelo Ball.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's the chosen one, and they cash in right away with a quick shot. The chosen one's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. And the Hornets call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jay's checked in for Anderson. Culver comes in for John Conchar. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Rozier. Hayward outside. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Here's the chosen one. Good. Nice assist from Morant. The chosen one's got 40 points. Hornets trail by 11. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges kicks to Hayward. Hayward is doubled. Here's Ball. Got a hand on it. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. And that one drops. 42 points for the chosen one.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Plumlee finds Ball. Can't connect from short range.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For the chosen one.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Bridges, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Count it. The chosen one's got 48.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayward from outside. Connects from three-point range.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Morant passes to Jay. And that one drops.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once